I take my line, this is 17-pound fluorocarbon, just a good stout line to use for this video. Go through the eye of the hook, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to be pinching that line against the eye of the hook while I tie this knot to keep things steady. This is kind of my anchor point. So I feed through however much I believe that I need, usually about 5 or 6 inches will do. And then everything from here, after I've pinched this line where it's supposed to be, everything from here is my right hand. So I'm going to take my index finger, my middle finger, and my thumb, and I'm going to be alternating that line around alternating the tag end around the main line. So here it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm comfortable right around 4 loops with thick line. If I were using 6-pound monofilament, I might do 5 or 6 loops to make for a more tidy knot. But with fluorocarbon, I believe that 4 loops works best for me. Now that I've made my 4 loops, I'm going to take my tag end, and on a standard clinch knot, you would go from here and pull your knot tight with both ends. The key to the improved clinch knot is taking your tag end, and after you've gone back around through that bottom loop, instead of just tightening your knot down, it's going to look something like that at this point. Instead of just tightening your knot down, you're going to pull your tag end through that bottom loop, come back up around, and tie a knot around itself. So that here's what that looks like. I've now tied this little overhand knot, just a single loop overhand knot, as insurance, so that once I cinch this knot down, instead of that tag end just going through the bottom loop, my tag end is now completely secure. So I'm going to pinch that knot and pull it nice and tight. So there's my insurance knot, just that little overhand knot. Now I'm going to tighten down my knot. I do wet the knot before I cinch it down. Okay, here it goes, and you'll see this knot fall into place and come together. At this point, I would usually wet the knot again, but that one came together just fine. So there's your improved clinch knot. Pound for pound, it's a pretty strong knot. I believe that it's got good strength for impact for hook sets, but it's also pretty hard to break off. It's got good tensile strength as well, and you ideally want a knot that has good impact strength and tensile strength. I'm sure there's a better way of describing that somewhere out there on the internet, but I'm going to go ahead and clip my tag end pretty much as low as I want, because it's not going to slip. There's not going to be any slip in that knot because I've tied that insurance. So that's a very good knot that I use. I believe it's probably the most common knot that I use. I use it on monofilament and fluorocarbon.